Hey, what's going on? It's just here. Simple review time. New angle. Yeah, it's a weird angle here. Where might as well move the lights there. It is simple review time. New angle here. The kitchen right here. The living room in my apartment or whatnot. Usually that's what I usually do. Simple reviews. Slam and Chico or Ash and Slam casts plus Chicos, everything now. But now I have a selfie stick here, which I'm using, and it gives me a little tripod kind of uses, so we can do views here in this open area more. But we're here. This is might be the I don't know. I might have time to watch another movie tomorrow, but I don't know. I think this would be too. I'll watch one tomorrow, but I want to have all the pictures and everything ready for whatnot. But thing is though, I got done Terminator Genesis earlier today. I enjoyed Terminator Genesis. Terminator Genesis was great. Rewatchable now. I mean, some movies you can rewatch, some movies you can't. But you can recommend them, But here we are. Let's take a look at what I said I was going to do. Project Almanac. Project Almanac. Back, a movie you want to see with your friends. After again. I think it says again. There's the barcodes in front of it. This is a film that, oh, look who produced it. Michael Bay. Michael Bay has... I mean, I saw this when it came out. Well, this supposedly was filmed in 2013, but got held back for 2 years or whatever. But this is a film that I always want to check out. I saw the theater about it, and then even the stream site I go on to, it was one of the streams. I'm like, nah, I can wait for it. Just like Into the Storm, which I only saw that in stream. I want to see that in DVD. I mean, DVD Blu-ray again. So that's probably a movie I want to check out again because Into the Storm is great. I enjoy that. But besides that, they use the camera moniker because what this is, I mean, it's built. They use the camcorder as the found footage kind of way, using a camcorder. But the thing is that this is a thriller kind of found footage, or not really footage, just camcorder kind of work, following the camera around. And I basically enjoy that. I mean, I saw on Wikipedia or whatever people saying the ratings or whatever, like, oh, the camera was irritating, whatever. I don't give a fuck about that shaking because it's just like me with my iPhone or my camcorder. Shaking everywhere, oh whatever, who cares? I think that was alright, it was pretty good, it was okay. But it all starts with John, when a brilliant high school student, which, what the fuck's their names, because I need to know their names here. Cast. Johnny Weston plays David Raskin. We got, who was fucking Quinn? Was it the small one, or? Well, you have Johnny Weston plays David Raskin. He's the main character. Which he's from Insurgent. Which I don't remember I didn't know what he was. I don't remember. I mean, I saw that. But yes, Sophia Black-Della plays Jesse Pierce. Sam Werner is Quinn Goldberg, and Ellen Evangela, I can say it was Adam Lee, and then Virginia Gardner as Christina Atkins, and then there's some others which I didn't really care about. The thing about this movie just basically takes place of, he's a 17-year-old senior, he's an aspiring inventor, David Raskin. He's admitted at MIT, but he's unable to afford a tuition fees. He only has like $5,000 to get in, or only that. He needs $40,000 supposedly to have all that shit. His mom helps out. His mom wanted to sell the whole house just to get him into MIT, and he's one of those people like, no, hell no. She's like, oh no. His mom's like, oh no, I can get in. I can leave your mom, or your sisters, or whatnot, But it's just no. He didn't want to do that way. But okay, that's why. Jeez, but that didn't say anything. See, I didn't understand that. So basically, but the story is, well, his dad, because he talks about, everything happened, and his dad had a big job, or made money. Well, he was 7 years old. His dad died when he was 7 years old on his birthday. And hoping to find something that David can use to get a scholarship, David ends up finding a camcorder. And he watches these videos, and it's a video from his 7th birthday, And then in the background of this video, he's watching, because he's watching and he sees himself in the back of himself. He said, what the hell? That's fucking weird as hell. You know, and yeah, and he's like, what the fuck? That's not right. And he keeps showing his friends, you know, Quinn and fucking Quinn, Adam, and Quinn and Adam and his sister Christina, which his chemistry with his sister is just a couple years apart. 3 years apart, I don't know what that, but they did a good job. Awesome. His friends, I think Quinn's the one. Yeah, I think it is Quinn, maybe. I'm trying to think here. Oh, jeez. Hold on. That guy's 30 fucking 3. What the fuck? That is fucking weird. His friend, who's Adam, is a high school student, and this guy's fucking 33 years old. His acting name, that's fucking weird, and he fucking kisses his sister. I mean, oh well, I mean, but they're supposed to be seniors, you know. And when Quinn's character, if it's him or whatever, he reminds me of my friend Chris Wright. He's the fun group out. All the characters you're into, you love them, and then they see that camera, you know, and then the 4 layer, they end up going to this dad's basement, which they're not allowed to fucking be in, and it's all these little science experiments and everything, and then they find blueprints of what's to be Project Almanac as a time machine. And one thing I like about this film is that nothing goes out apart. I mean, you have a thing of like he likes this girl, who's Jessie, who's played by fucking damn Sophia Black Diella, you know, and everything, you know, and I mean, nothing. I told my wife too. My wife also, she liked this movie. I was watching it with her, and the thing is, I mean, it was a typical high school movie that I fucking enjoyed. I fucking love this film. I mean, if I was single and watched this film, I mean, back in not single days, my wife would go, oh, that's fucked up. You know, back when I was younger, this movie would be great to watch. I mean, just going back in time, you know, change things. But the thing is, it took like, I think, to 40 minutes or something like that. They got the damn thing rolling. It took them a bunch of shitty times. It failed. Then they needed to get hydrogen. They had to go to the fucking school and fucking hijack. Just break in just to steal shit, you know. Quinn's a funny as hell. Brings a mask or chair. I mean, helmets or anything, you know. And then they end up. There's a party going on across the street, and then he gets Jessica just to park the house so she can get in. You know, and they charge her, use her battery, and it starts to fucking work. They use it as a car. And I left 2 seconds, and then they start, you know, they start going like 2 days away, you know, because he had a watch and all this other shit to hold it. Let's see here. Yeah, but then they get it rolling, and then Jessie starts hanging around because if she saw this happen, because what are you doing with my fucking battery now and all that shit, you know, but she starts cool with them. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's like, it reminded me of just you see people in the high school, and then when you're at their place, it's like, wow, they're right next to you. There's no fucking kids around to fucking judge you. Ooh, he's talking to, oh my god. He's talking to Jessie. Oh, he's talking to Jessie. How's he gonna do it? When you're in your own place, you are comfortable to do whatever the fuck you want. Because that's what it is. When you're shy at school, but once you get into he was still kind of shy still around her. But the thing is, they were the shit. I mean, it was cool. It was great. And then they start, you know, I saw the previews, you know, they started doing some little experiments, you know, they would had Quinn take the test, or take the science quiz like 3 times and shit. And he kept fucking up because it changes, but he finally got it, which I thought that was hilarious. Then it has his sister. What's his sister's name? I forgot his sister's name. Christina, and some bitch was bitching at her, bullying her, and like it's on the trailer. Have her fucking 2-liter and like pop over, and then she comes around again. We use the time machine. And, I'm everywhere, bitch. You know. So I thought that was cool. And then they do the lottery, they get a bunch of fucking money, and then all that shit. So they start using a lot. And Johnny Weston's character, fuck his name. I keep forgetting fucking name. Sorry, guys. David is like, we always go together. Never go one. Which ended up, he would be spilling the beans because it was his fucking fault anyway. Let's go vice versa. Everything's going, everything's right, And then they go to Lollapalooza. I think it was Lollapalooza. They get VIP tickets, they're having a fucking blast. Jesse's having a fucking blast. She's fucking loving it. And they get VIP tickets. It's like, geez. I mean, they're having fucking so much fun. And then fucking his friend was fucking kissing the sister. I mean, whatever. It's all love and joy. Fuck, it was great. Fucking Quinn was getting chicks everywhere. Kisses and all that shit. Fucking fun fucking flick. I would love to be in that situation, back then, just to feel like that. And then there's a scene. Here's how it all fucking gets all the shit fucked up. He goes and there's this wall of all these things like, what do I do before I die? All this shit. And then him and Jesse said something. And then he says something like, oh, the end of the world, I want to fall in love. And he said something stupid. End of the world, I want to skydive. And then it's got all awkward. And he just walked back. And I thought that he was going to change it then because I saw the preview of it. But no. It just went on the next day, and then she had just this uncomfortable awkwardness around her. So he just says, because he couldn't get enough. So he just fucking got up and he said, fuck it, I'm going to do it myself. And he did it himself. He went back to Lollapalooza, created that, and came back. He's like, oh, what's going on, Because he changed it. He's like, oh, what's going on, Hey, what's going on, where's she at? And he calls her. And the phone's right there. So what the fuck? And then here comes her out of the shower. So what the fuck are you doing? So we just have sex? Yeah. He's like, was that any good? Yeah. I mean, it's unbelievable. And it was great. It's pretty cool. That guy is fucking 33 years old. I mean, I still can't believe that. But they fucking in, shit happens. The fucking, when there was a big fucking plane crash, or a bunch of dozens of planes crashed, or something, so dozen died, I think. And then everything starts to fuck up. He starts going back to try to fix everything one by one, and there's something always fucked up. Because then his friend, I'm trying to think what else happened. So I'll just read it from the fucking plot. I don't care. I'll read it. Fuck it. He says, here it is. See, this is what David is disappointed by this and decides to travel back time alone to change that, leading to a future in which they are a couple. When he returns, he finds that the blackout caused him sending the toy car back resulted. He finds that the blackout caused by them sending the toy car back resulted in their school's star basketball player getting hit by a car and breaking his leg. The team doesn't make it to the championships, and those that would have intended to go elsewhere, including the pilot who ends up crashing a commercial airliner with multiple other catastrophes around the world. David goes back alone once again and prevents the accident that would lead to the player's injury. Reverse Quinn's crash. He returns to the future to learn that Adam is in critical condition in the hospital after being run over. David continues to travel back in time to rectify the poor outcomes, but eventually he's caught by Jesse during one of his trips back. Jesse confronts David, who is forced to admit to using the time machine with her infection, as Damien blasts her for her past self runs out, and Jesse is erased from the timeline after seeing her past self. David decides to go back to prevent the machine from being created, but the machine's out of hydrogen. And this thing is, this is where it got all, like, he had to do a selfie. He had his whole camera selfie, it was like it was a horror movie he's running, and he tells Adam, or he tells Quinn, I gotta do it. And so he says he's confronted, but he wasn't. Well, I mean, he leaves to go to school, but the police are coming because she was missing because she saw her past self. Because if you see herself, like Quinn saw himself and almost erased himself because we've seen him as himself. But she was missing, and the cops came and he's running. So it's like, ooh, it's just so tense. It's like, man, he's not gonna get caught because he has to get there because the movie's like 105 minutes long. 106 minutes long, supposedly. But he gets it, and he goes to. He gets in that room, they got it, and then the police about to come in and boom. So he gets out in the time, matter of minutes. And he gets back to 2004 when he was 7. He comes back, and then he goes to the basement because it shows his father. And then in the basement, David convinces his father, who recognizes him and introduces that he will eventually complete the machine. David convinces Ben that the machine's danger, tells him he would say goodbye to his son. Meanwhile, David destroys the blueprints and a vital component, the heart of the machine, causing him to be erased from the timeline. However, his camera is left behind and records the whole thing. Back in the future, David and Christian are once again going for their father's belongings like it was when they found it, and as well as alternate. And when they find their father's game, as well as the alternate David's camera with footage of them minutes before. Later at school, David approaches Jessie for the first time again, and as it all started, displaying knowledge of the future, and confides in her that they're about to change the world. And that's how you end it. I mean, it was a fucking good film. I mean, it was so great. It was so good. Such a good time traveling movie. I enjoyed time travel. I always tell my wife and everybody, I love to go to time travel. But the thing is, though, I do not want to fuck shit up. I mean, it's hard to do that. I mean, I don't know how you would do that, though. If I ever went back in time, and I don't want to fuck shit up. I mean, I want to do like Doctor Who style, but then again, you don't know. I don't know how you can cross streams unless you're somewhere and your person's over here. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's the only dangers about time travel or whatnot. But this film, I mean, it was just the people. I enjoyed the people, all of them. It was so good, and I felt like, I didn't want to be like the butterfly effect. Because at the very end, like, I thought he was just going to kill his own self. But basically, because they had so much fun, but the memory was gone. But then again, what the good thing about it is, he had his camcorder. And that's what I was like, I want the ending to be like, it's over, and they back, and then there's the camera. He left his camcorder there as well, at his dad's. And, he left it there, and then they could see it, that what happened, that they did it. And that's how the story is, it's the cliffhanger. We're at the end, this is what I call the cliffhanger. I mean, what would have happened? I hope they got together. I mean, she'd be like, what the fuck? Because all that fucking footage. I wish they would show some of that. There's no fucking deleted scenes or nothing on this. That's the only fucking negative thing about this. I mean, why couldn't they watch them? What the fuck, get their reactions. Some movies don't have, but then again, you got to feel happy at the very end of the movie. It's just like, who knew? Adam and his sister probably got together. Quinn probably, but then again, they had to start all over again. But then again, watching those films, would be great. And he started all over. And because you find out, because she had a crush on him before they even met each other, they just liked each other, And that's how it started in the beginning. So I think that was pretty fucking good. I definitely recommend this fucking film. It's such a good classic. The Rains are saying like, oh, this was the film was fucking stupid, It's like, oh, the AV Club gave this film a C+ and said, as a found footage thrillers go, Project Almanac is perfectly watchable, but it never taps into the adolescent joy of its premise the way Chronicle did. And speaking about Chronicle, it's another kind of thing. I never saw it before, but I do have that. That's going to be another review that I will do before, because I got some of these movies that go back next Tuesday, and I'm leaving on Monday. And then I'm going to go to the library on Tuesday, and maybe I'll get that review, because I'm going to bring my camcorder and do a bunch of reviews at my grandma's, because I'm heading back to my grandma's once again next Monday and watch 2 movies of that. But at the end of the day here, fucking good film. B+ here. I might do start Rains again. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not really good at reading, but to this right here, to people who wanted to see this film, who has never seen this and want me to watch it, yeah, I think this is real. I asked my wife, like, do you recommend it? Yeah, I recommend it. Do you want me to watch it? I don't. She's like, I never rewatch movies. So, but this right here, I do agree. Maybe you want to see it with friends again. If someone referring with, I might watch this again, maybe with Zach, my friend known Zach, or something like that. But that's Project Almanac. Fucking great review, and that's probably the last review of 2015 I will do. But that's it. I'm STS. Happy 2015 of Simple Review. It's not a year yet until May. So when May comes, it will be a year of Simple Review. But as this year, the 2015 is coming down, tomorrow's New Year's Eve, it's all said and done. Thank you 2015 for Simple Reviews. And then it's 2016, and when we get to May, it'll be 1 year of Simple Review. We'll see you later. See you next year.